Alrighty, welcome back to Son of a Boy Dad podcast. Today it is April 17th. It is Monday. It is 3 p.m. and we are here in the studio ready to just have a good time.
It's good time central, good times galore.
Before we get into all that, me and Rone, we got a big show coming up this week.
Oh my God. We've been preparing though. Rehearsal's been good, but some of my choreography's a little bit slow.
Yeah, we're still working on all the dances
the
and
ball
everything.
step change.
Yeah.
It's going to be like a Bollywood movie.
Exactly.
It's going to be like Slumdog Millionaire.
Yeah.
It's going to be like RRR.
They're thinking about moving us to the arena. Because we've sold so many fucking tickets.
Have we sold tickets?
We've sold a decent amount, but
there's
there's
still available?
a lot of tickets available. Probably like 100.
They're moving fast. They're going
so.
fast. I think that we should just let everybody who comes get a crack at it. Just come up on stage, have them do some podcasting.
Yeah, we'll just do like a Kill Tony, but for podcasting.
Yeah. My headphones are sounding weird. I'm just going to get rid of them. But yeah, it's going to be fucking dope, dude. It's going to be zany, man. It's going to be
fun.
Wacky, slapstick, violent,
slapstick, wacky, sexual.
Yeah.
Beers.
Show them the props that we were working with.
No, bro. Save that for the show.
Right, save it for the show.
Dancing, magic, everything. It's going to be fun.
Cocktails.
Burlesque
dancers.
Guess that ass.
Jerry Thornton's doing a special
child molesting vlog.
Yeah. He's dusting off one of his old favorites.
And that's Friday. That's this Friday. That's what, the 21st? That's on the 21st at Cap City in Austin.
Where can people buy tickets?
Tickets for that, just look up.
Description.
They'll be in the description or anywhere. It's pretty easy to find. Just look up Son of a Boy Dad, Cap City, and it'll be the first thing that comes up.
Are you doing other shit down there that weekend?
Yeah, I got a bunch of shows.
On what nights? Thursday?
Every night.
Thursday?
Yeah.
I'm going to be down on Thursday.
Okay.
I'm going to come to one of your shows.
It's going to be quick.
But don't do any of the same material that we're going to do.
Oh, yeah, of course. Well, I might test it out on those crowds.
But you're going to just do my parts?
Yeah.
Read my lines?
Yeah. And then after that, me and Francis, who's going to be joining us, I think.
He will.
We're going to be in Cobb's, San Francisco, the weekend after that, next weekend. And that's it.
Is that why he's coming in here? Because you're having trouble selling tickets?
No, we're actually not having trouble selling tickets. It's just a massive room. It's 400 people.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's ambitious as hell.
So we've sold like a shit ton of tickets.
Damn.
But we still need to sell a shit ton of tickets.
You will. We're gonna have a fucking fun ass episode.
Yeah,
it's curious ass episode, and it's just gonna get the people in the doorway. I'm leaving Austin though the Saturday morning at like 6 a.m.
Okay.
And I left New Orleans this morning at like 6 a.m.
That's a power move. You're a morning flyer.
No, it's not a power move. It sucks so bad, dude. It's been
I do that
whipping
too.
my ass.
I used to do that too, though.
Back in the day?
Yeah, I would, like, if I go visit one of my friends, I leave the morning before work. Try and get in before.
That's stupid. I should leave that night. I should just like stay the whole day and just get the last flight out of town that night instead of just like hanging on.
How long a flight is that?
From New Orleans?
Yeah.
2.5, 3 hours.
That's not bad.
Something similar to Austin. Same little section of the
Austin's
world.
far, dude.
I know.
I never expected to be that far. It's like
Texas
a 4-hour
is big,
flight.
dude. You know that like West Texas is closer to Japan than it is to DC? West Texas. It's fucking crazy, bro.
That is crazy.
Texas is massive.
Yeah, it's huge.
It doesn't even make sense. It is, dude. Look it up on one of those goofy ass maps.
Yeah. Goofy maps.
It truly is.
Goofy as hell.
Bro, speaking of goofy as hell, dude, I don't want to brag, but I had fucking 2 breakfasts this morning.
Really? What'd you have?
I get to the Delta Lounge probably like fucking 5:15. Breakfast, omelet, sausage, potatoes, pineapples. I get on the flight. They upgrade me. I get another breakfast.
Hey, what, you got upgraded to first class?
Yeah, and by 8 o'clock, I was eating second breakfast of the day, dude.
What was the breakfast on the plane? Lucky Charms.
No, it was, bro, these first class breakfasts that they have are so fucking good. Francis will be able to speak to this. There's no doubt in my mind. As a fellow million miler, they served me up like a ham quiche with a fruit bowl and a croissant, a warm croissant. It was fucking beautiful.
Wait, so is that what happens when you have all those miles? You just get upgraded all the time?
Yeah. They just
That's
throw you in
crazy.
first class. Like, oh, no one's sitting here. You can get up here, get a quiche, piping hot, cubed ham on top, drizzled with cheddar
Ew,
cheese.
cubed ham is nasty.
No, this was good.
Gross as hell.
But
It's
I
like a
felt like
Lunchables meal.
yeah.
They give you a Capri Sun with it.
They made me eat my own. Like I could stack my own crackers.
Yeah.
I was crushing a mini Snickers with it, but it was a lot of salt.
Yeah.
Salt is the devil.
Salt's the devil. I've been off the salt. I've been,
Have you?
Home cooking.
What have you cooked?
Just eggs. A lot of eggs.
No salt.
No salt. No salt though. You don't really need salt in eggs. You need some pepper.
You definitely need, bro. You're white.
No.
Salt and pepper don't count as seasoning, brother.
Well, I'm not putting. What do you want me to put on my fucking eggs?
Hot sauce.
I did put hot sauce on them.
Well, there's probably salt and hot sauce.
Yeah, there's a lot of sodium in it.
I thought you were off the salt, bro.
Nah.
Just caught you
I'm
in
off
a lie.
the added salt. Added salts.
Oh, got you. Salt to taste.
I had a good ass meal last night, dude. Rice, tomatoes.
What? That sounds like a poor Peruvian child.
Rice,
meal.
tomatoes, diced up some bacon, a couple eggs. I had breakfast for dinner, but it was good as fuck.
But with rice?
Yeah.
Rice isn't a breakfast food.
Why not?
Just it doesn't fucking make sense.
Well, it's just a carb.
It's like how Ellie Schnitt said. She said that there's what did Schnitt say? I know you guys know this one. She said that some foods can be dinner foods, lunch foods can be dinner foods, but dinner foods can never be lunch foods. But any food could be a breakfast food. So I guess you're right by Ellie Schnitt's tweet that she said.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really. That doesn't apply to me. The foods that I'm eating, there's no category for them.
Do you have Ellie Schnitt muted, bro?
No, I super follow her. I pay.
You pay to get it. Well, you should have had it memorized then.
I don't think we're allowed to talk about her.
I don't care. Let's go through the people that you have muted.
No, we already did that on the case race. Dude,
I feel like you didn't say anything.
My flight back from Nashville was a nightmare. They were
Terrorists?
Terrorists, yep. Of course, again. Dude, they came over the thing and they were like they came over like the PA thing and they were like, guys, no snacks or water on this flight. The pilot says it's not safe for us to leave our seats.
Really?
So you just got nothing. Long flight, dude, 2 hours.
And they couldn't serve you for any of the time?
No. We were getting
Fuck them.
thrown around. Bodied.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I flew Southwest there, last row of the plane.
That's terrible. Why, were you the last guy getting there?
Yes.
Last row, middle seat?
Last row, no. For some reason, there's a dude just sitting in the middle seat. I think it was with his girlfriend, though.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, they need
Blue
to be
lovin'.
close. Yeah.
Dude, there's been a sunship shortage on the Delta flights, dude. I thought there was going to be a mutiny.
Dude, the sun chips that they give are insulting for how much money those flights cost. It's like they put one sun chip in a bag and give it to you.
It's like the hot chips that you can peel.
Yeah.
Except for it's just one
Makes no sense.
pretty mild sun chip.
Yeah.
But it's the most hotly sought after. Nobody wants the nuts. Nobody wants the Biscoff. Nobody wants the lemon fucking cake, whatever,
No.
like granola
No one wants
bar.
the snack mix.
No one wants that stupid shit. They want the fucking sun
They want
chips.
the sun chips.
And somehow the sun chips are nowhere to be found. It was like the baby formula shortage. Like people are just hoarding sun chips, fucking stealing it, buying up all the sun chips at the last second.
Dude, when you fly Southwest, they don't have brands. It just says snack. I'm not kidding.
Like a future meal?
Snack. Yeah.
That's fucking
And it was good. It was
miserable.
good snack.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll take
Some of
your
the best snack I ever had.
You'll have your snack and you'll fucking like it.
Yeah.
You're gonna enjoy your snack. What was it? Like a pub mix?
No, it was just Chex Mix.
I fuck with the pub mix.
I fuck with the pub mix too.
Drinking a little bit of beer, have a little pub mix.
No, I'm not drinking on the plane.
Really?
Not a plane drinker. I contemplated getting because the Bloody Mary mix on the plane, the V8 was free. So I was like, oh, and then the vodka was only $8. I was like, I could get a Bloody Mary.
Was it V8 or was it Bloody Mary mix? Because I think there's
It was
a
Bloody
big
Mary mix.
Oh yeah, like if you're actually mixing V8 to make a Bloody Mary, that's fucking disgusting.
Why? It's like the same thing. It's just tomato
No,
juice.
it's like salt free. and that's like the main ingredient that makes it palatable. V8 's
V8 is not salt free.
it's low sodium for sure.
Dude, V8 is like 900 milligrams. They probably make low sodium V8,
Bro,
but regular V8 is like 900 to 1,000 grams of sodium.
I had this exact conversation this past week. We were doing a group roasting session of my mother-in-law because she was fucking drinking it. You're literally drinking a mother-in-law drink, a Bloody Mary with V8. We were flaming her like fucking 85 South. It was like a DC. You lost your vape?
No, my phone.
We were roasting her ass for the exact take that you just had.
I think you can have a Bloody Mary with just vodka. Or with vodka and V8.
No, it's
Yeah.
gross. It's gross.
I got a damn good Bloody Mary on Saturday.
No, you got the palate of a fucking mother-in-law.
No, I got a
She was wearing that same sweater too, come to think of it.
too far, dude.
I know you tried to dress up after that fit off.
Yeah, dude, I didn't know if we were going to go have a rematch. Except it's pretty hard to have a rematch when I fucking smoked your ass last week.
By what metric?
What's up?
Get in here, brother.
Come on in.
Sassy, let's take a second and talk about Game Time, the exclusive ticketing partner of Barstool Sports. Game Time was created by fans and for fans, and it is the ticketing app that makes it easier than ever to score last-minute deals on tickets to sports, concerts, and shows, and they guarantee the lowest price. It's the NBA playoffs, Sixers Nets, right over there in Brooklyn. You go to Game Time, I guarantee you are going to get a fantastic rate. Might even be cheaper than those games down in Philly, just because they don't like basketball as much up here in Brooklyn.
No, they do not.
No. In Philly, we're real hoop heads. But no matter where you're going to the game, you can check in with our friends over at Game Time, and they'll put on for the city.
Purchase takes the process. It takes just 2 taps and 10 seconds. And once you buy your tickets, they're delivered directly to your phone. No printer needed. The app also allows you to easily share tickets with friends via text, so you can get into the game seamlessly. Skip the hassle and enjoy the moment. Download the Game Time app or go to the website, enter your email, and redeem code BOYDAD for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. That is Game Time. Now back to the show.
What's up, stud?
What's up, killer?
What's up, babe?
How's it going, sir? Good to see you, my dog.
Hi, babes.
We got our babe,
What's up,
Francis.
you fuck? What's up, Hoss?
Don't you call me that.
Yeah, you can whip his ass if you want to.
Whip a little sass ass.
Well, yeah, whip Sass's ass. We were just talking about San Fran coming up.
Oh, yeah.
Buy tickets. It's
Hell
going to be
yeah.
fucking sick.
Hell yeah.
Pack that bitch out.
Yeah, he was saying, have you not been selling tickets? I said, no, we've actually sold a ton of tickets.
Yeah, we're doing
We
well
just
in
have
San
a
Fran.
lot of more
But
tickets
there's
to
just,
sell.
it's a massive room.
Because there are
Big room.
so many tickets to be sold.
We're in good shape, but yeah, go ahead and go to francisels.com/shows for tickets.
Do you guys get the same split no matter who buys the ticket?
Yeah.
It's all out of the
It
same
all goes
bucket?
to the same ticket
It's
link.
not like a
yeah.
promo code that you
Yeah.
would get some more money.
I only
Oh,
see
we're also going to be in, what's it called? Charleston.
Charlestown, West Virginia at the Charlestown races May 12th. Tickets also at francisels.com. And we're going to hang out and play a little blackjack with you guys after if you're down to hang. So,
Are you serious?
oh, yeah.
It's like a pen thing.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
I was about to say, how are you guys going to Charleston?
Yeah, we're doing a
Charlestown or
show.
Charleston?
Charlestown, West Virginia.
Charlestown.
At the Hollywood Casino, the Charlestown races.
Because there is both. There is a Charleston and a Charlestown, and they're both in West Virginia, and we've had rough and rowdies at both of them, but they're
Oh.
like 6 hours apart.
Yeah. That'll be fun.
Charlestown.
That one, the tickets are selling pretty fast, and there's only like 10,000 tickets available. So
Yeah, big room. It's
You're playing the racetrack.
yeah, we're they're like we need to be outdoors for these guys.
yeah.
Yeah.
A big ass circular track, like the infield of the Preakness. You're just playing for a bunch of drunks. That'll be a blast. That's
Yeah,
gonna be
it'll be fun.
sick.
Hey-
How did that come to be?
I'm pumped to go to a casino.
Yeah, we wanted to do a pen property, and we got in touch with them, and they got in touch with us, and that was when we settled on. And hopefully, it's a good show and a good night, and we can kind of run it back again at some of the other places because I'd
That's a smart business move.
like to check out.
I just spit so much. Did you see that?
No,
There's a
I'm
guy
just laughing at the way that you just say exactly the subtext of everything.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I say the quiet part out loud.
Yeah. That's just something you could bring up in your year-end negotiations with Jay and Erica.
That's literally what I was thinking. I was like, oh, this is savvy. They'll make more money based off it. I mean, no reason not to be transparent about it. Or maybe.
Well, I'm not even getting. They're just giving me a Dunkin' Donuts gift card. Francis is getting cash.
That's not so.
Yeah, they were like, "Hey, little boy, what do you need? Yeah, we'll give you an iTunes. How does an iTunes gift card sound? $15?
I'm gonna get $10 in chips.
Yeah, they're gonna flip you a fucking chip, a single chip.
I'll get paid in chips, and I'll put it all on one thing.
Yeah.
Sas, have you ever played blackjack and shit like that? Have you ever been a casino
I've only
man?
played what's it called? What is it? Roulette?
Yes.
And that is fun.
You're autistic enough to count cards.
I don't think roulette's not cards, is it?
No,
No.
for blackjack. If you tried blackjack.
Oh yeah, no, I've never tried blackjack. I don't know how to play it.
I can teach you.
I'm good.
No,
I'm
we're
definitely gonna be mounted on the roulette table.
We are going to play blackjack.
I don't want to. I want to play roulette.
You
No,
don't. You have to.
I know roulette. I know how to play it. It's easy.
But it'll be good to learn.
You just
This
go,
is
I
the kind
wanna
of thing
go
you're going to
black.
take. It's like pool. You're going to take it for the
Or
rest of your
red.
life.
Yes.
You could read that book.
You got to know the book. Book says hit. Book says stay. Book says
Dude,
split.
roulette is just like, which color do you like? And I go that one, and they go, okay,
Right, that's
here's
the,
more money.
the other side of
won.
your.
Mhm.
You won. Here you go.
Left brain.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No, you have to teach him. Take
I
him on a
know.
journey. I wish someone had taught me at 22.
Mhm.
It's funny that you're 22 now.
You know what's crazy about the blackjack is that the dealer will tell you what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
Technically, they
And-
know the book.
And I've had a mistrust of them. I'm like, I'm not trusting you. You work for the fucking casino.
I know.
But they'll tell you the exact thing and they'll get annoyed if you don't do it.
I know.
They got weighted dice.
I know.
I thought that they were.
Wait,
I
did
thought they
I?
were like fooling me.
There are no die in blackjack. Again, you're thinking of roulette.
Oh, I never stopped thinking about roulette. I thought we were still talking about roulette.
We gotta ban you from
My
the
mind's
roulette
on the
tables.
table now.
You're like, why did you guys start thinking about blackjack?
Yeah. Thought we were all really into roulette.
Let's call ahead to the casino and ban him from them. I think you
we
can
should.
ban yourself from casinos. I think
Probably,
you can get,
yeah.
like banned and they'll
Yeah.
like have a picture of you up in there.
Mm.
Usually for problem gamblers, but I think that we should do that for you just so you can't get on there. You were forced to learn blackjack.
Why would I would know? I'm pumped to play roulette. They will have roulette there, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
If they have blackjack, they'll have roulette.
And those things are open till like 8
They
a.m.
don't close.
They never close.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we're
That'll
gonna
be
run it.
fucking awesome.
We're gonna run it deep, pal.
Yeah. And we just got one show, and then we're going straight to the casino.
Oh yeah,
That's gonna be fun as hell.
gather around.
Yeah.
Come have some fun.
How long are you guys staying out there?
Just one
Just
day.
the one night, one show. Charlestown races, May 12th, Hollywood Casino. Tickets at francistellis.com. I say my name because he does. Well, you do have a website now.
Yeah,
It's the worst.
LittleSasquatchWebsite.com.
How meta? How wonderfully meta.
Yeah.
That's great.
The worst URL that exists. The shittiest.
I think it's
dumbest-
great, and it's everyone talks about how bad it is, and then they go on the website.
That's me helping you make the website good by talking about
No,
it.
everyone's always bringing it up. Oh,
If
Little
I just
Sasquatch
left it
website.
there-
No one's remembering other people's website names. Everyone knows mine because it's weird.
FrancisEllis.com. I remember that right away.
Nah, not the same. Not the same.
It rolls off the tongue
Not
My
quite
website's
the
good
same.
too. It's a good website. Strong.
Does look good.
because you web design it.
Yeah, we crashed the other day though. HQ went down. I had to make some
Two
calls.
tickets.
Too much traffic.
A simultaneous sale was occurring.
Someone selected the same seats.
What the fuck do we do? Calling
Yeah.
Erica and
Little
Gaz in the back
Sasquatch
end.
Touring Company HQ was in shambles.
Did you talk already about New Orleans?
I haven't said a word about it.
We talked about the flight. That was it.
I'm really eager to hear. What were you doing down there?
I went down there to go see a Tyler Childers concert, and it was supposed to be me and my wife. And then my wife invited 3 of her friends and one of their new boyfriends who I'd never met before.
How was he?
He was great. We didn't go to the Tyler Childers concert,
Oh,
Wow.
and instead we went on a fan boat through a lightning storm.
oh yeah, I saw that. That was crazy.
It was the most diametric opposite of the fun time that I thought that I was going to be having. And we were like leaned over on a fan boat going 60 miles an hour as wind pelts our faces like buckshot, fucking destroying us like we're getting shot in the face as lightning like goes off in the background while like some Cajun 7th generation swamp person's like, we really should get out of here. Like, we really got to get back to the bayou. Like he was like, it was
Was it raining the whole time you were down there?
no, just while we were outside on this
Damn.
boat. It was like perfectly sunny as soon as we got back. And there was a guy down there. There was a couple bachelor bachelor parties, and there was a guy on a bachelor party. He was like Rone, like son of a boy dad. He was wearing a Hippo Mode Donnie shirt or whatever.
Oh, damn.
He was like, "Did you make it to the Tyler Childers concert?" And I was standing next to my wife. I was like, "No, I didn't make it." He was like, "What the hell is her problem?" And he was dead serious. He wasn't even like.
He said that about her?
Yeah, like it maybe not the exact words. What the hell her problem? Like, but like he was like, "She's like, what's going on with her?" Like, get her in line. It was it really got out there that like she prevented me from going to this concert, and she was like pissed. She was like, "You're making me sound like a bad person."
Yeah, I mean, if it hadn't then this would certainly do it.
Yes, that people are like coming up to her being like, "Why'd you ruin his good time?"
Well, I'm curious how things changed so dramatically. If you had such a resolute plan and tickets and a very specific reason for going down there.
I got steamrolled. I'm down for a good time. And I love New Orleans. I think New Orleans is
It's always been like second home to you.
I honestly would move there.
Yeah.
And it's like one of the cities that I think is the most magical cities in the world. It's like a different country. It's so walkable. There's interesting stuff around every corner. So I was cool doing whatever the fuck ever. But my wants and wishes got thrown out the window. I've done like food tours of New Orleans. I was like, hey, there's a good place that we could maybe go. They're like, no, we have reservations. Every part of
Was it the new boyfriend? He was running the show.
No, not even.
Yeah,
it was the girls.
He was alphaing you.
No, not even. He was down for the calls. It was just the ladies that were fucking steamrolling us. But I did get I got drunker than my wife has ever seen me in my life on Friday night.
Was that out of some sense of rebellion?
Maybe.
Was there?
I was like, "You're gonna babysit me, bitch."
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're gonna take the Tyler Childers concert away? Well, I'm gonna ruin everyone's night.
Yeah,
and
I'm gonna
did.
get blind drunk.
Good luck carrying me home.
And I did. We went to an absinthe bar, and they're like, at first I thought absinthe was fake. I thought it's just like a joke, like a gimmicky thing or something. And like they all like took a sip of it, and I thought it was a shot. So the first one I ripped, they all like took a small sip, and they were all disgusted. But it was like 7 absinthe drinks. I'm like, we're not wasting these. I poured them all into one cup, and I drank.
Oh my God!
Holy shit!
I don't know what's in absinthe, but there were like, it looked like there was like egg white membrane.
Don't you pour water in it and it becomes sort of a milky white?
It was a milky white, and it was foul. And I drank so much of it, and I just was the worst. There's a video that I put up on my Instagram or on my Twitter, and I was just like, the whole night I was like gassing up the band, and then I would just like look at my hands as if I was making them play good, and then going back to fucking like, I don't know what I was seeing in my hands. And people today have been like, were you hallucinating? Did the absinthe make you hallucinate? And I don't even know. I don't remember a stitch of it.
Is that what it does? It makes you, it's like a drug, right?
I think there was an absinthe that used to have hallucinogenic properties.
Right, in
but
like the 1800s.
I thought they outlawed that or something.
It was like a Moulin Rouge thing. You'd like see like a fucking green fairy.
Yeah,
exactly. You'd see some weird shit, but like it just didn't exist. And like at some point my wife was like, I need to take you home. So she like piled me into a cab, and she said that I was like, I like brought a beer into the cab and like passed out drinking. But as I passed out, like the beer fell over, and that woke me up. And she said, I just grabbed at the beer and looked at her, and I was just like, guys like us. And
Wait, so it wasn't green. The absinthe wasn't green.
No, it wasn't green.
So that's
it may have been. When you pour water in it,
it used to be green,
and then it turns white.
The
It
green
turned white.
was the hallucination stuff.
But I was like, guys like us, chugged the beer, and then just passed out again. It was the fucking...
Dude, I gotta say, I really like the speed you're operating at these days.
Yeah.
Because we went out last week, and you and I were having a time.
Yeah.
I was there with you. I was doing that.
Yeah, we got bombed.
at
for whatever Sas's birthday.
Hairball's birthday.
That was... Maybe that
Wednesday.
That 2 weeks. That was
no,
2
that
weeks.
was last week.
That was
last week.
No, it wasn't last week. It wasn't last week.
Because last week I went. I went over your house last week.
Oh,
You're
right.
And we drank then.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, but we didn't get too fucked
get crazy.
up.
No.
But going back to Hairball's birthday,
that was a blast.
And you kept handing me a weed pen and saying, "Take a whack of that." Take a whack
Yes,
of that.
it's the
And
best
he
phrase.
kept on being like, "Can you go up drunk?" And you're like, "Yeah, but like if I get high, it really fucks me up." And then he would just slide you over the
Yeah, but I only
knowing
started.
you had 2 shows.
I only started hitting that after I had
Yeah,
finished
yeah,
my
yeah.
He
spots.
waited.
I didn't
Yeah.
hit that until I'd finished my spots.
But I was the devil on your shoulder.
You and we were whacking it around.
Yeah, we were
playing a
whacking
little
off.
pickleball over
Yeah,
there.
it was-
Yeah.
We were fucking whacking that thing, dude. It was.
And then Rome was like, "I'm gonna go buy a weed pen," and he just wanders off for like an hour and a half, and he comes back. He's like, "I didn't have my wallet." I don't know
when
where
I
he
came back
went.
with the
I think
weed pen,
I
though.
think he walked back to Brooklyn where he usually buys his weed pens, and
Where I
then
keep
came
my
back to
wallet.
the stand.
Buy it on credit.
Yeah, I checked my
Yeah.
home for my wallet and
Yeah.
it wasn't there. But dude, I've been at a high pace. I've been ever since this
the weather.
and
The
the
nice
dog
weather.
dying. This
Oh.
dog died, and I was like, I realized how much responsibility it is to have a dog.
Mhm.
And it's like, damn, I've been wasting my lack of responsibility.
Yeah,
Like I have no responsibilities. I can go out and get shit faced. I can go to New Orleans. I don't have to worry about a fucking dog sitter.
Mhm.
Go to Francis' house and have some drinks. I go out for Sas's birthday and fucking get bombed.
we're gonna
you know
get
what I mean?
fucked up this weekend in
Yes.
Austin.
Yes,
Ah,
100%.
damn. I'm jealous you guys are going down
Me and
there.
Mook got blitzed this
Did you?
weekend.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's so fun to get fucked up.
it's
Yes.
fun when you go out and you're like, "We're getting fucked
If
up."
you're-
tonight.
yeah, if you have a-
that's when it's fun.
Because then it doesn't surprise you, and
No.
you don't wake up. You wake up hungover, but you know it's gonna happen.
Yeah, we were taking like Jameson shots,
Yes.
just ripping beers.
Yes.
Mm.
It's so fun.
Yeah.
It's awesome to, and if it wasn't unhealthy and if I didn't get hungover and stuff like that, if it wasn't like terrible for your body, I would do it every day of
I know.
the fucking year.
I know.
It's
I'm with
such
you.
a blast. It's
Yeah.
just so fun. And we're just in such a great position where we can just do that.
Yeah.
This job is a joke. We could get bombed on a Wednesday night, dude, and it's not going to be like, oh my God, like you're fucking trying to do these reports like
Yeah.
hungover. You
Yeah.
I
stink.
saw you logged into your Bloomberg portal at 8:05. What happened?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's not even like what people don't even
Trouble
do.
with internet.
Those days where your eyes are just like you can't even blink because they're
Yes.
so fucking bloodshot.
Exactly. Some days Sas doesn't even come in.
I've done that like once.
It's fine. And you know what, dude? It doesn't matter. You work on the weekends. It doesn't matter.
Uh-huh.
It's awesome.
Mm.
We should be
I'm here almost every day.
I know. I
want that on the record. It's
not
not
that
like I'm
hard.
just like getting fucked up every day and be like, I'm gonna skip tomorrow.
I'm in the same boat, bro. It doesn't
No.
it doesn't matter.
Remember when you remember when we went to your birthday
Yeah.
and you didn't come in the next day?
No, I had shit to do.
You know
I
what
was
the word for
moving.
that is? Conspicuous.
No, I was
Yeah,
moving.
yeah.
His absence was
That's
conspicuous.
the day you got to muscle in.
You have
And
to
everyone
come.
I had to
knows you were
move,
drinking.
dude.
Day after your birthday is number one most important day to go to work.
Hell no. I was
What are you
moving day.
hungover? Like you can just muscle in. You'll get the credit for coming in. If you're not in,
Mhm.
they'll take away credit.
We'll FaceTime. We'll FaceTime.
Yeah.
It was
We'll
so.
be
It was
okay.
so. You should have another birthday.
I don't need another one. I had another one for the case race.
Oh, next year we could have a joint birthday because we're only a week apart. You know,
Yeah, we should do that.
do a co-birthday.
Guys, I hate to break this to you. My birthday's in 8 days.
Yeah.
Oh,
I forgot about that,
Damn. Wait, are you? What are
He's
you?
April.
Are you an Aries?
No, I'm straight.
Yeah. I mean, you're Aries, right?
I think.
No, I'm
yeah.
a Taurus.
I don't know when they start and end.
I don't
but
know either.
I'm a Taurus.
It would be cool if all of us were
We're
the same
Aries.
one.
Yes, it would, and it would explain a lot.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
yeah,
It
I would
wouldn't.
force it to explain.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we'll do
Yeah.
something this weekend for your birthday.
No, I'm going to. Well, I guess we're going to Texas. Let's do something during the week next week.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
yeah.
stealing time.
Mhm.
You're expected to get fucked up on the weekends. Getting fucked up during the week is robbery. It's a theft
It's
of an
way
extra.
more fun.
It's an extra.
way more fun
I
to
got-
get fucked up during the week.
I got a really good restaurant recommendation for you guys in Austin.
Oh, we should go back to that steakhouse for Rone's birthday.
Fort Charles?
Yeah, that was fun as hell.
Well, we could try a different one.
Hell no, I want to do the same exact thing.
Okay, we could rip that again.
No, it's not as fun when you
You
try
don't
and
get to
run it
decide,
back.
bro. You don't get to decide. It's a surprise. I get to decide for your
All right,
birthday.
all right. Fine.
And I want to go to Fort Charles again, dude.
What was the
No,
what was the
fucking around.
So much for the surprise.
yeah, that's not a surprise. What was the restaurant that you recommended in Austin?
Suerte.
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 Suerte, like
It's-
luck.
Is that what that means?
I think it does.
Let me tell you, this place is amazing. They've got the best tacos, some really fun. They've got I think they've got a Wagyu taco.
Ooh.
They've got some really good stuff, awesome cocktails, and incredible mezcal selection.
I love mezcal.
I hate mezcal.
It's really high end, like, thoughtful, I guess, Mexican food, and it's worth going to. Just what you'll do, because you guys all have shows, right?
Yeah, a bunch of shows.
How many shows do you have?
Rone's got
6?
like 15. Rone's doing spots.
No, we literally have one show. We have one live podcast that we like.
Where is it? What room is it in?
We're doing Cap City.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
You're doing Cap City. And then you have shows throughout the week?
Yeah.
Are you going on the same day he's going?
I'm going Thursday and coming back Saturday.
Nice.
I'm going Wednesday, coming back Sunday.
So what you got to do is early on Friday. I'm talking early because the place is tough. You got to go early.
Right.
But you can probably both try to sit at the bar. But go at like 4:30, 5 o'clock and go to Suerte, saddle up, partner,
Yeah.
and fire it back.
Yes.
Is your show on Friday?
Yes.
Yeah, we should just do that.
Just go right before the show and you'll be there for an hour and a half, whatever, and have a great
A
time.
light buzz. A
And then
little
go to the
mezcal
show.
buzz.
Telling you, it's awesome. The food is incredible.
Yes.
Incredible. There's
Yes,
some
talk
great
to me.
restaurants in
Talk to
Austin.
me nice.
Yeah.
I fucking love a good ass restaurant. I'm
Mhm.
a little fucking foodie.
Yeah, me too.
I am.
Yeah.
And I feel like people throw around that term shamefully.
No, you're definitely a foodie.
Pejoratively.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They think about it like it's a negative. Why? Why would it be negative to go out and find good food? What's that? What's the negative connotation? Where does it come from?
It fits. Well, I think it's people who glom onto the idea that they have elevated taste because they like going to nice restaurants. When it's like, well, everyone likes going to nice restaurants.
But I don't think they do.
Most people don't make it a piece of their identity.
Yeah.
To call oneself a foodie, to me it's like saying, I'm a sexy. I consider myself a bit of a sexy
Because you like to fuck?
because I like fucking people.
Yeah.
It's like, well, dude, everybody
it's a carnal
does.
desire.
Everybody does, and that you don't call it's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's a lot of people that don't like food like that. Like I'm not really, I wouldn't call myself a foodie by any means. Like as long as I have I'm more of like food is fuel kind of guy.
Yeah, but you just said you loved Fort Charles prime rib.
Well, yeah, I like steak.
So then you're a steaky.
Yeah. But I think a lot of people like steak. I don't think liking steak makes you a foodie.
Yeah, but if you started telling people I'm a big steak guy, I'm a steaky, and then you started sort of ranking, you had favorite steak places, and it was how you kind of you built your week
HQ
around
is my
it.
favorite place. My house. I make a damn good steak.
Do you?
Yeah.
No way.
Yes, I do. I make a.
That's what I want for my birthday. Have me and Francis over to have steaks.
Yeah, come over.
You
The
make
couch will
steaks.
be there. The couch gets here tomorrow.
You make steaks.
We can all sit on the couch and we'll eat. Yeah.
We'll
Yeah.
bare hand steaks on
Yeah.
the
Just
couch.
serve it out of the pan.
I don't know if I can make steaks at my new apartment because it's like an electric stove top, so it's kind of hard
Yes,
to
you
judge the
can.
temperature.
You can though.
Have you been back to your old place since you moved?
No, I'm gonna go back
Dude, I
today or
went
tomorrow.
So we had shopping day, and it was just me and Jack out of everybody at the end of the day. We
Yeah.
had a bunch of bags, and we were like, dude, I don't want to bring these to the bar. And we were by your old place.
Yeah.
Yo, their door's never locked. So we walked up to your guys' place. There's just no one in there because Dukes moved out. There's
Yeah.
like no lights, just the
Rats
biggest
smoking.
It was like,
Oh, is there like mice everywhere?
no, just trash, like no lights on. It was like the saddest that we got in there, dropped the bags, like, yo, I just feel uncomfortable being in here. It was
How
like,
did you guys get in?
It's never locked, bro.
But how did you get into the?
And
Because
what's
I gotta
the address?
Yo,
I gotta go and I
What's
gotta
the
figure out
address
how I'm
and
gonna get in
apartment
because no one's there.
It wasn't locked.
Like even downstairs.
Yeah, brother.
You just walked in.
Yeah. But like it was a definition of crack den, like heroin, no lights
Oh,
on. I'm just like,
Jesus.
wow, this is tough.
I gotta go there today.
Yeah, I need to get my shit from there too.
Yeah.
That's how you lived, though.
Dude, it was such a
It did
depressing
put it all in
place.
this like super perspective because I'm like, whoa, I didn't really
Dude.
expect it like this much.
There's no natural sunlight.
Yeah, because I didn't realize that either because Duke took all the lamps. So
Yeah.
there's no
There's
lights,
literally
it's
no
just-
natural sunlight in that
just
entire
trash.
apartment.
Yeah.
Oof.
That's
Except
terrible.
for the bedrooms.
That's gloomy.
It was
You got to live better. Live better in this new apartment.
I'm living good in my apartment right now.
Are you?
Yeah.
Nice.
Steaks?
He called me and he was very troubled by the fact that there was a broker fee. He didn't think that was a real thing.
Or you just got to find that out beforehand and avoid people who have the fee.
Yeah.
But he thought that they were robbing him.
No, I was just like, is this normal? I was like, I'm fine paying it, but is this normal? Because this is my 4th apartment in New York. I've never had to pay a broker's fee before.
How long have you lived in New York?
3 years.
3 years?
Yeah.
And this is apartment number 4?
Yeah, because the first lease I had was I was subleasing.
He didn't know if it was for him.
Gotcha.
So I was only there for like 5 months.
That's cool.
Sas was gonna go back to school until I was like, just do no work here.
It wasn't. It was like they were going to fire me, I think. And my parents were like, what are you doing? You got to go back to school. This isn't going to work out.
And then we started the biggest podcast in the world. And that became the biggest podcast in the fucking world. Speaking of, we got to fucking check in when we get to Austin with Rogie.
Yeah, we should go to the mothership.
Shit, we're past there. That's so fucking. What's it like? I heard it's fucking packed every night. Is it?
Yeah, I feel like you haven't really talked about it anywhere.
Have I not?
I don't think so. I haven't heard you talk about it publicly.
Talk about it on your show?
Spill.
I think I did a little bit.
Spill.
Tell us.
Spill, bitch.
It's amazing. It's intense. It's intimidating.
To be a fly on the wall.
Was Tony there?
Yeah,
Red
bro.
Man?
Yeah, of course.
I did. I saw him and Tom
is-
Segura and
You didn't tell me Tom Segura was there.
he was there. He was the nicest one to me. And then I saw.
You guys I feel like you guys would get along really well. You
He's
guys
done our
both have a
pod
similar.
before.
Oh, yes.
I really like him. Yeah, he's a really nice guy.
You guys have similar like taste. I feel.
Yeah,
You
You're
know who he
ballers.
reminds me of at Barstool? I'll give you guys a guess.
Large,
Wrong.
to Segura.
Yes.
big cat.
Personality wise. And kind of a little bit how he forms his words with his mouth.
Julio.
Rudy.
Trent.
Huh.
Trent. Look at Tom Segura. See if you don't see a little bit of a trace of a Trent in there.
Not even a little bit, to be honest.
Take a look. Take another look.
I'm trying, and
You've never studied Trent though.
I have.
You haven't studied Trent.
Yeah, I have.
Oh, dude. You were probably just chasing him on the golf course as he fucking smoked you. You guys have to do that sandbagger, by the way.
Mm.
Yeah, I want to do it. This is like the 3rd time someone's asked me to do golf content, and I've said yes, and then nothing ever happens. Trent asked me to do it. I said yes, I would love to do it. Hannah asked me. I said yes, I would love to do it. And then now they're asking. And I said,
Why
I would
didn't
love to do
you?
it.
I would have thought Hannah would have taken you
No.
because I went out with Hannah and it was really fun. That was
Yeah, but you're more like that speed. I think she looked at me and she was like, he's not going to get in. They're going to kick us off the course.
Too schlubby.
Too schlubby. They were like, look at his stomach. They're not going to let that on the course.
Yeah, fat guys are never
Does he want
golfers.
1 cart or 2 carts?
you know,
One for the barrel.
it's amazing how badly you want us to think you're not a good-looking young
Dude,
man.
I'm so fucking fat.
No, you're not.
Me and Mook, you should have seen me and Mook out in Nashville. 90 degrees, double sweatshirts up, jackets on, and shorts. Oh yeah, we were wearing sweatshirts.
Double.
Why? Because you guys are so dumpy?
Just a lot of titties.
dumpy frumpy.
Ugh, I don't know. Let me ask you something. That's the kind of shirt that like my grandfather would have tried to give me from his closet.
Yes.
I like this
Yes.
sweater, and everyone else
Yes.
likes it. Everywhere I go, people go, "Oh, I like your sweater."
When my grandfather
This
passed
is an
away,
Italian. This is Italian sweater company.
My
bro. This thing is
grandmother
it's
tried
It's
to-
extinct.
she tried to give us all his clothes, and he had a lot of shirts like that.
Well, you should have given them to me because I would have worn them.
I think you would have.
I like them.
You want to look like a dead old man.
I like this sweater. It's comfortable, and I like how it looks.
What is it that you're going for?
Myself.
You're too good looking is the problem.
I'm
Yeah,
being
he's trying
myself.
to ungood looking at himself.
It must suck.
What is I like this
you're-
outfit. What are you
you
guys
mu-
talking about?
You must not like how good looking you are. That must bother you.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
This is insane.
that's-
This is an
Tracy
insane
is-
conversation.
It's
Spot on.
it's
This is an insane
it's
conversation.
at odds with what you want to be.
No, it's not. Dude, this is a normal outfit. I'm wearing a sweater and jeans.
Look how
I
defensive
like
he's
this
getting.
outfit.
Look how defensive he's getting.
Well, this is because you guys are looking at me. You're like,
ever hear him raise
you're
his
like,
voice to
why
that
are you
level?
trying to make yourself
Only when he's
ugly?
looking
Talking
in the
about
mirror
my
and he's
outfit.
mad at how handsome he is.
You're talking about my outfit. I got a haircut one day. I remember I came to the stand and Francis goes, "What is this? What are you trying to do? What is this look you're going for?" And I'm like, dude, this is how my hair has been for 22 years straight.
This is how it grows. Straight. Like a young
I'm
Chinese
dressing the
man.
way I've dressed my entire life.
No, Francis is 100% right. You're worried that you're gonna be too cool guyed out to be funny on stage.
No, I'm not.
You're worried that you're gonna be this
I'm
hot,
not.
cool guy. That's why you stopped doing TikTok dances. That's why you stopped, because you had this cool guy
It
streak.
sounds like you guys are projecting your insecurities
Stop
onto
working
me.
out.
do you
Stop
mean?
cooking steaks in your apartment.
No, I cooked dinner yesterday.
How could that at all be a
Bacon.
projection? Francis, I think, is so secure in how he dresses. He's got a beautiful
I'm secure in how I dress. That's why I'm dressing like
I
this.
stopped fighting it. I realized I could never be ugly. And so I had to just lean into it.
Bro, Francis like randomly goes vi on fucking TikTok with to the tune of like 20 million views, and people are just like, who is he? Like,
Yeah.
look at the jawline on
Yeah, that
fucking
Hannah Burner video you did had
Yeah, the
like,
Hannah
was it like
Burns.
18
20
million
no,
views?
20 million.
Damn.
Yeah, those ones give me trouble now though.
Why?
With the wife.
Yeah, a little bit. You know,
Why
Yeah,
was she
you do.
saying?
You are candid about your intimate life.
I guess so. And I didn't. It's the problem is the questions. You don't know what she's going to ask you, and it's 15 questions, and the first ones are all softballs. You know, blah blah blah. Who's the best Jonas brother or some shit like that? And then
It's like, what animal would you compare your dick to?
And then-
she's got a strategy. She's loosening.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden it's like when you go down on your wife and she doesn't climax, what does that mean on your marriage? And you're like, how do I be funny here?
Yeah, and you'll give her the courtesy of answering honestly.
Well, I've stopped. I've stopped that. I've learned that is not a winning proposition.
I mean, well, it depends on what's a win for you, because 20 million views is a win.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think I got like whatever 300 TikTok followers from that. What the fuck is TikTok about, by the way?
Yeah,
I don't know.
it is
I'm
a
so excited for the possibility that the United States is going to make it illegal.
Dude, you got to just delete it.
I wanna-
You have no idea how much better it'll feel.
I don't look at it ever.
You
I don't.
don't?
My producer runs my TikTok,
okay.
so I have the benefit of not being addicted to the app, and yet I have tremendous rage about the app.
Dude, that's why I deleted it. When we first started this podcast, I was telling them not to post anything on TikTok. I was like, we're not on TikTok. We're not doing that.
He was raging.
I
And it's
hate
like,
it
this is like a
so
massive
much.
part of our company's strategy to be able to do this.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
all you have to do is let someone post this for you.
Oh,
and
I
you're
don't
like,
even-
no, still no.
I don't even want it on the app. I don't want my face on the app.
It was like the lone directive from anybody that, hey, you can do whatever you want. Just the one thing is, we'll ask someone else to post TikToks of you.
I hate it, dude. That app is so fucking bad.
Well, I'm mad about it because so many untalented people are surpassing me on there. That's it. It's it's pure jealousy.
I don't know. That doesn't bother me. Because I mean, if you look at the lifespan of those people's careers, it's like 4 months.
I don't know.
Dude, look at like Charlie D'Amelio and Dixie D'Amelio.
Yeah,
They made a shit ton of money, but now they're like. just
I don't think
coasting.
we've
They're
seen
nothing
the
anymore.
last of Charlie and Dixie D'Amelio.
I think
Amigo.
we definitely have.
No,
You have, because you deleted the app.
Exactly. Out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah. I'd forgotten about them for a while.
I don't like it because I would go home and I would see my little sisters and I'd be like, watch this movie. It's one of the greatest movies. I'd show them like a fucking Leonardo DiCaprio movie. And within 30 seconds, they'd be like, this is so boring. And
No,
I'm
you
like,
can't
no,
expect-
this movie's awesome.
You can't expect women and men to have the same taste. in
But I would
movies.
show them like I would hit my sister up and I'd be like, you got to watch Little Miss Sunshine, like movies that like she would like, and she'd watch them for 2 minutes and turn them off.
yeah, but you're an old soul.
Yeah.
That's not an old soul movie. That
You
movie's young.
You're an old soul.
It's a new movie. You
You're
guys
an
are
old
You guys shouldn't even
soul.
be watching that movie. You fucking creeps.
You're an old
It's
soul.
for kids.
She probably realized she could watch it in like 8 minutes on TikTok.
Yeah, with a
They have
fucking with
whole
an
movies.
AI automated voice recapping the whole movie.
You
Yeah.
can watch entire movies. You could just cut to the chase and fucking.
They rented a van. They're going to a beauty pageant.
I haven't seen it, so you just spoiled it for me. Thanks a lot, bro.
No, that's like the first 10 seconds of the movie.
Mm-mm.
Fuck you, bro.
Oh yeah, that is.
Fucking fuck
You're
you,
right, that
bro.
is.
Spoiling that shit. Dude, Francis, we had a good ass conversation when I did go over your house, because you're gonna guide me on a journey that I'm gonna go on.
Are you? Is that for real?
I'm gonna do it.
Oh wow!
We don't know exactly where we're gonna go
So
yet,
dope.
but I'm copying Francis's vacation.
Yeah, I'm so excited. I get so happy for people who go on vacations.
I'm gonna,
I'm
You're
pumped.
really good at it.
Thank you, brother. I think you're pretty fucking awesome at it too, brother.
I try.
Come on.
I'm not as good as you are. You are really.
It's a hilarious thing to be good at.
Yeah, but I mean that sincerely. Where like things like long flights or difficult travel or expense to some degree don't deter you the way that they do a lot of people.
Yeah.
You guys are gung ho. You're adventurous.
I think that it's a simple philosophy of like you have to do things people aren't willing to do to go places people aren't willing to go. And it's like people who go to the same beach that like is close to your town and home. It's like those are people who want to do the least amount possible to go on vacation. And that's an awesome vacation.
Mhm.
But sometimes doing more will give you more.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to go on a safari.
Oh yeah, you told me about that. Yeah. That'll be
So
awesome.
dope.
That'll be super fun.
And he was just showing me all the pictures of him just like fucking like sharing breakfast with a gorilla and
Yeah.
shit
Yeah.
like that. It
That'll
was
be so
fucking
sick.
I think I showed you too many pictures. I
Not at all.
realized
No,
after
not at all. Not
that
at
it was
all.
a lot.
Not at all.
It was
No,
a lot of
I was
pictures.
like, it was the perfect amount to have us fucking
Okay.
our rapt attention.
That's good. That's good. Well, I served a Chardonnay to your wife, which I regretted
Why?
because
She's an ABC. She's anything but Chardonnay.
yeah, she
No, I'm
said
kidding,
she
I'm
said
kidding. No.
I said, "How'd you like that first wine?" She said it was a little sweet, and I said, "Fuck,
That's not. But
God
that's what a Chardonnay is.
damn it!" And they brought Sancerre, but
It wasn't chilled. It wasn't chilled.
cold yet.
It wasn't chilled.
We
I was
needed
kicking
it
myself about that.
in the freezer.
I was kicking myself. I was like, I should have got the chilled Chardonnay, but it was a period of time between when I was coming over.
It was such good it was such good Sancerre though.
You enjoyed it?
I loved it, and so did everyone else. They were so much happier that we were drinking that than the Chardonnay I
No,
had
that's
chosen.
not true. That's not true.
Me and Francis went into a wine store together.
What'd you pick up?
I don't know.
Where was that?
After we were playing pool, and we went into a wine store, and I felt like I was with my parents.
Yeah.
I just stood in the corner, and Francis looked around and was like, "Don't touch anything," for like 45 minutes.
You probably had like a backpack on. You're like,
Yeah,
swinging it
no, I
around,
literally had a
like,
backpack on. Yeah.
knocking shit off.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. If we went into a wine store, we would look like your gay dads.
No, I thought when we went in together, I was like, I think we look like we're a gay couple.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know if people would put me with you.
He's not.
I
gonna
would be like,
stoop
what you
to that
stoop
level.
down? Yeah, I would be like, I would be like the
He wants to
naughty.
go slumming.
Yeah, you'd be
Well,
rebelling.
If
Yeah,
they
side
did,
piece.
they would think that I was forcing you to dress the way that you do, as some weird fetish where I'm like, trying to pretend
This
as
is a
though
normal fit. We
I
can do
don't-
the fit off again. We'll do a fit off again after this
Three-way.
episode,
We'll
and
do a
we'll have
three-way
people
fit
decide
off.
which is the best fit.
they're gonna say, "Oh, that redheaded guy turns his 8 boyfriends into 5."
He wants them to look ugly.
We'll
What if
do
you're the
a
one
fit off.
who's ugging
I
them
guarantee
down?
you, everyone will
Demotes
say I have the
them.
best fit.
Yeah.
Softens how handsome. They
See, I'm
actually
breaking
are.
the boundaries of fashion. That's what I'm doing, and you guys are afraid to get there.
How's that?
Sweater and jeans, bro.
When did you get these jeans? These are a new development.
No, I've had these forever.
You didn't wear jeans though for about
He
a
did it,
year.
and then he just pulled
I've been
them
wearing
out.
jeans.
I don't know
I've
where
been
they
wearing
appeared.
jeans my entire life, dude.
Not as
These are Japanese denim from Old Navy. It's a secret menu. You have to go in and you say, "Give me the Japanese denim." They bring them out of there in a freezer.
No.
You got that? They bring them out of the freezer
There's not sweatshops
and
in
they
Japan.
mold them to your body.
I think you're thinking of tuna.
No.
Yeah, you're thinking of tuna. Those are tuna pants.
Yeah, you're thinking of
You're
tuna.
wearing tuna right
Japanese tuna from the freezer.
No.
That's what it is.
You're
I think
thinking of
wearing
sushi.
two
This
tunas.
is real denim. And I had to wear my denim again today. I know I wore it last week, but I had to wear it today because I got to go back to my apartment and move some clothes around.
some stiff
And I'm
denim.
not trying to stretch out my khakis.
Who's your inspiration? Who's your fashion inspiration? Who do you look to and say, that's
I
a
look
good
in the
look?
mirror and I said, "That's my look."
There has to be.
I'm just all about being myself these days.
I will say you're doing well. You're on a roll.
Of what?
You've just been funny lately, and you've been good. You've been doing. It
Oh,
seems
thank
like
you.
you're catching a little bit of some heat. You
Little
got some heat.
stride. Yeah, it'll die out soon.
I know what you
It'll-
mean.
Oh yeah,
crash.
it's all
It'll
secular.
crash and
Oh,
burn.
Yeah. Oh, it'll
Bring it
come
around.
It'll come around. And then
Fire it
the
up again.
slope lasts for like a good year and a half.
Yeah.
And then you get 1 month.
Brief moment.
A year and a half later, you
Yeah.
get 1 month of
You got to
being funny.
ride the heat.
Yeah.
And the
Ride
second
heat.
slope down hits so much harder, and they'll
Yeah.
hate you so much
Oh,
worse
yeah,
after you
yeah.
have your little
Yeah.
moment in the sun, your little sprinkle of fucking
Yep.
good tidings that they give you. It'll leave you.
It'll die.
Yeah.
But for the time being, congratulations.
Yeah, you'll cool
Thank
off.
you.
Don't worry.
Yeah. Thank you.
Everybody loves you.
That's what happens. That's what happens. I mean, it's happened to me so many times. You go up and then you go down.
Yeah.
And then you go down even further. I didn't even know I could go this far down.
Mm.
I didn't even know it was possible for someone to be this unfunny. And then, then you start going up again, and then, whoa, down even lower.
That's that life experience people were talking about. Like, they need you to hate yourself, and that's where the funny comes in. Like, they're not gonna like you until you despise yourself.
I know. I'm like I'm feeling good right now. I do not hate myself.
No?
I'm up top.
Yeah, that's not gonna last. But I'm happy for you, though.
Oh, it's lasting.
I have a crazy story.
Bless us, brother. Son of a boy dad.
I told Harry the story. I told Hairball the story on via text.
You were our biggest episode last calendar year, by the way.
I don't expect that.
But
to
he's been
happen
on
again.
3 times
We're
since
milking
then.
it. No, we're
No.
milking you.
Little milk of the poppy.
Yeah, we're milking pop.
This is I can confirm this is a crazy story.
Yeah. So I was in Dallas this weekend at the House of Comedy, which is technically in Plano. By the way, Dallas is apparently 3-ish cities. You've got Fort Worth, Dallas, and Plano.
Yeah.
And Dallas itself is the 4th or the 5th biggest city in the entire country. It's gigantic.
And you can't even really tell. You know what I mean? There's not like a bustling downtown area where everybody's walking around.
No, it's not a walkable city at all.
Yeah.
It's very
a lot of
spread out.
highways. But Fort Worth, too. I mean, once you add Fort Worth, they have some cool things. Apparently, the DFW, Dallas-Fort Worth Airport, half the sort of city line runs right down the middle of it. So half of it is owned by Fort Worth and half of it is owned by Dallas. So they share in the
That
profits.
airport's a nightmare. Me and Tyler were in a caught up in quite the pickle at that airport.
Yeah,
trying to find out where to drop off the rental car. Dude, there was at one point where we were perpendicular to the highway.
Yeah, there were just
we were
cars
completely
coming.
we were completely sideways on the highway.
Dude, there was
Why?
And I'm like, I don't know where the fuck do we gotta go,
You
dude?
were trying to go through one of those where the police hang out?
No, it was like the tolls or whatever to get in and out, but like we went the wrong toll, so we had to turn around, but we had to bang a U-turn. There was no one turning, and then we started the turn, and a whole like wave of
It was
cars.
insane.
Oh, no.
dude.
But I was on the passenger side, and I for sure thought it was it. I'm
Yeah.
like, bro, I'm cooked.
And we just
Like,
kept on being like, where do we drop this car? And they'd be like, I don't
was
somewhere
this?
down there.
Was it the West Texas
well, West
trip?
Texas.
Yeah,
Where
it was when
just
you
left you with
just
the car?
abandoned us.
Yes, that's exactly what happened.
And then
Yeah.
you tried to like gaslight us into being like, you have a car in Texas. Go do whatever you want. I'm like, dude,
The world is
we're
your
in the
oyster.
same we're in the same boat as you. We want to leave Texas. We don't want to be here
Yeah.
And then
anymore.
we stayed in the hotel
Yeah.
that was actively under construction with no
Yeah.
roof on it.
Yeah.
It's like, what
The,
the,
the
fuck?
Cambria?
No, we were like
Marriott.
literally next to the airport.
It was like
it was
half
like
of the Marriott,
it was like a
bro.
quarter of a mile away.
So
from
you
the
didn't
airport.
stay near the club?
No, we were doing neighborhood eats. We were not there for stand up.
Got it.
It
Got
wasn't
it.
even for stand up. So you were out there for stand up for the whole weekend?
Yeah, I mean, I was in the middle of telling that story, and then Harry made it about him, about this whole highway, Dallas.
I was just saying, it's a nasty
Yeah, that was
airport.
wild.
Eats
It was.
thing. I
It was
don't,
crazy.
They needed to hear it.
I mean, I don't
People are going to be
even-
happy. People are
I
going
don't
to be happy
even
that they got
remember my story.
that. I remember. I can tell it to you. I actually have the entire thing on my phone. You sent me a fucking 17.
Yeah, because you said you were enjoying it. I kept going because it was working.
It was. It is a good story.
All right. So I go to the club, do the shows. Saturday, last night, end show. Great shows, fun. And the manager of the hotel, or excuse me, the club brings me into his office to sort of settle up. And he's like, all right, great weekend. And there's one more thing I need to talk to you about. It's kind of uncomfortable. And instantly I had the classic Francis Pitt in my throat. What did I do? You know, I'm running the tape of my own life. This is what I do. I race through it. I'm like, okay, what have I done that over the last 48 hours that he's about to give me shit about?
Slurs or
Yeah, I was thinking, you know, did I make fun of the club? Did I make fun of
Yeah.
Dallas? Was I
Family.
inappropriate? Did I? Anyway, I can't think of anything. And he says, so this producer that I brought, Ryan, who's our guy,
You've met Ryan.
and
yeah, of course.
legitimately, I say this with the utmost sincerity. He is the kindest, most straight shooting, unimpeachable, perfect young man
He's a nice boy.
I've ever met. Almost as though he's a character on a TV show from the 1960s.
Really? Just
He
a,
look
aw
he look
shucks.
it yeah. You know, would give his shirt off his back. It just good values, good nature, all of that. So and looks the part too.
Yeah, genuine, positive, blonde-haired boy.
Wonderful, wonderful young man. So he had come with me to shoot the sets. And the manager says, so I caught your producer in the green room. The green room had a black curtain across half.
It's not
of
a
it.
green room. It's a storage.
It's like a big closet, and there's a couch in the front. But there's a black a black curtain that separates sort of where you would sit from what they use as their storage area. Boxes filled with booze, beers, liquor that they use to restock the bar when they're running low. And he says, I caught your producer going behind the black curtain and ripping open boxes and stealing alcohol and beer and putting it in his backpack to take home.
No way. So did you instantly believe him?
So I said, there's no chance. There's no chance for so many reasons. First of all, Ryan doesn't really drink that much.
He's thin.
He doesn't really drink. What he'd had the night before, because I was like, we should have a drink. It was a fun night. He had a hard seltzer. And he's not like a beer guy.
Yeah.
He's certainly not like a liquor guy. Certainly not I'm going to bring 20 beers in my backpack home to our shitty hotel room to drink by myself at 2 a.m. when we have a 9 a.m. flight home.
Oh my God.
Also, keep in mind, he gets drinks for free.
We also drink for free at the club.
And they're probably piping hot beers.
Exactly.
In like
we had a
basement.
mini fridge filled with booze that we had access to. And the manager is saying that Ryan, beautiful, perfect Ryan, is going and pillaging the reserve stores of room temperature beers to, I guess, confiscate and bring home himself.
What the hell?
And I was like, there's just no way. I cannot tell you how at odds this is with the young man I know. And I said, okay, and by the way, I immediately go into like logic mode and my brain starts speeding up and I get in the zone. Which you're a thinker like this,
I've seen you
where you're like, I'm gonna think my way through this, and I'm gonna do the puzzle, prove it. I'm gonna prove this is wrong. And I said, hang tight. I'm gonna go get the backpack because Ryan was in the bar outside of the showroom, and I was deep in the bowels of the club. I said, I'm gonna go get the backpack without him noticing, and we will open it together.
That's hilarious. That's a hilarious way to solve it.
Right away, the guy was like, "Oh, there's no need," and I'm like, "You're standing on shaky footing already."
Yeah, you should never have accused me of something if you're not willing to defend it.
Yeah.
In this little court, this kangaroo court we're gonna do in the basement.
And he was so specific in his accusation. He said, "I saw him ripping open boxes behind the black curtain, taking beers and putting them in his backpack." That's a very specific
Also, wouldn't
image.
he have just stopped him if he was actually doing that?
Right?
Wouldn't he have been like, hey, what are you doing?
Exactly.
Like, those beers are right there for
Yeah.
you.
So I did that. I was taking beers from there the whole time, putting them in the fridge.
As we were allowed to...
Shouldn't leave the boxes back there if you don't want people to drink from them.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Well, we had,
I mean,
we had no servers. I was gonna walk through the show to go get more beer.
No, but the kitchen was attached to the green room, and they had a fridge, and I was just going.
We did not have access to any of that.
It was right. You walked out of the green room.
We had a whole different experience. All right,
did you check his backpack?
That's what I'm saying. It sounds like this accusation was like 3 months late, and he was just thinking Ryan was hairball.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I
go and I get the backpack and I pick it up and it is fucking heavy. So heavy. And I'm like, oh no. Oh no. He did this.
I would have emptied the backpack on my way back. I would have been like, see, look, it's empty.
Dude, I didn't know what to think. And I picked it up and it was so bottom heavy. So bottom heavy.
Clunky.
And I'm like, there are handles of vodka and beers. This is just a pirate's booty of alcoholism that my young producer, for whatever reason, felt the need. Then in my mind, on the walk back, I'm like, okay, was he planning to drink these himself tonight? Because we had separate hotel rooms. In which case he's a degenerate alcoholic, which I didn't know. Or is he like bringing it home to New York, which means he's gonna have to check this backpack to then
have to get to the airport
to then like sell to minors? Why would he need this much alcohol? We're doing well financially. Like, I can buy him booze. He's 26. Like, you know, what
he
is?
could probably buy him.
Yeah,
booze.
this is what I'm saying. Like, what reason would he have? Are he and his girlfriend like going through a dry alcohol problem? I don't. Anyway, so I go, but I maintained the integrity of the hunt.
Which is a good man. You're a good man for that.
I felt that I had to be honest and just. And I remember I picked up the backpack and I raced back, and Ryan saw me. And I could feel him see me walk with his backpack, which is a very suspicious thing. There's no reason that I should have Ryan's backpack.
Unless, well, it's probably the wheels are turning in his mind, potentially. I don't know where it goes.
Maybe he thought you were just packing up the green room.
I take the backpack and I go quickly so that he can't stop me, which would require me to lie to him or
Explain.
ruin the integrity of our investigation. So I take it straight back to the manager's office. I set it on the ground and I open it up, and it's just our camera equipment. No booze. And it was the cameras that were making the bag so heavy.
Huh.
And it's all, I open up all, dude, he's like,
Every
well, maybe,
compartment?
he's like, maybe it's in this front pocket. I open that up, nothing. There's nothing, there's no alcohol. And I say, okay, so clearly you didn't see what you thought you saw. And he goes, well, he could have put it in your car in the interim. And I said, we don't have a fucking car, bro. We've been walking everywhere. We haven't taken Ubers. We've just been walking from the hotel here and back. And he goes, okay, well, I don't know what, maybe he put it in another bag. And I was like, let's go get all the bags. I'm calling him on everything. I'm just saying, we will bring this home.
Yeah, well, he shouldn't. Yeah, he should.
It's such a big accusation.
Yeah.
The implications are huge.
Yeah.
My employee is stealing from the club we're working at.
And that could potentially affect your ability to perform there in the long run.
Exactly. And I'm saying this just doesn't square. It doesn't make any sense for so many reasons. I know this young man. And anyway, he keeps coming up with, he's moving his goalposts into murkier and shakier ground.
Weird shit he could have done with the bag.
Yeah,
Well, because he's probably like, I'm wrong, but I got to find a way not to be wrong.
he didn't, but but he didn't say, no, he wouldn't say like, maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
He
He's
just
changing
kept
his-
saying, I'm certain of this. And
You think he's still just delusional?
so then I was like, okay, well, let's pull the tapes from the green room. There's a camera in there. And he goes, the camera doesn't see what's behind the curtain. And I said, okay, well, you said you heard him ripping open the boxes. Let's go look and see what's missing from the boxes. And I will make you whole if we take inventory of that. And he said, my servers could have taken things out of those boxes and restocked the bar in the time. And I'm like, dude, how long has it been since you saw this and now? And he was like, I don't know, 15 minutes. And I'm like, there's nobody here. Why would the waitstaff have restocked the bar?
Yeah, there's not going to be another identical theft like it's my cousin Vinny that happened at the exact same time in the exact same spot.
Yeah. So, dude, I am full court pressing him with logic, and he's just not budging. And he keeps returning to this justification of his, which is, look, it's not a big deal. I'm not mad. We had a great weekend with you. We're so happy you came, but I thought you needed to know the type of person you have working for you. And I was like, that's worse.
Yeah.
That's worse. That's an indictment of his character, of my oversight of who I have working with me. It's personal. Like I couldn't handle it. And in the end, I just was like, I guess, we just will agree to say goodbye or whatever.
So he was convinced the whole time. He never admitted.
There's no way.
He never, dude, I'm telling you,
No,
that's what
I
made
know.
the whole story so fucking nuts.
I know he definitely acted like it. He definitely knows in the back of his head he did not see shit.
In the face of utterly damning evidence, he did not waver. And it felt to me like, oh, this is the type of person that there are in the world who, when you believe in like conspiracy theories, and no matter how much you present them with evidence to the contrary, they think that anything that is shown to them that disproves their thought is fabricated, it's propaganda, it's part of some broader scheme to cover up their truth. And you just have to say, there's no reasoning with these people.
But what could you even introduce the idea of like the burden of proof being on him? Like being like, hey,
he wasn't trying to
prove it.
He wasn't trying to get remuneration.
Maybe he did it. Maybe he stole a bunch of shit and was like, I'm going to put it on this other kid so that I can steal it from the company and not get in trouble.
But was he the owner?
He was the manager. He didn't want anything. He didn't want anything. That's my point. The
only thing he wanted is you to know that you got a dirty thief working.
He wanted me to be warned. He wanted to warn me. He thought his cause was noble.
Damn. What the fuck? So did you ever have a conversation?
I walked out and I had to tell Ron. I was like, let's go. And he was like, okay. And we left. And I said,
took all the beers.
I told him what happened. And he stopped. And he was like, what? And I was like, that's what just happened. What happened? And he goes, I have no idea.
I loaded the camera. He must have just thought the camera equipment was the beers?
I said, did you go behind the curtain? And he said, yeah, for 1 second, because I was looking for the tripod bag, which was behind the chair.
But what, like,
and he was like, and I was there for 5 seconds, and I certainly didn't rip open boxes.
I would want to confront the manager. If someone's like, you did this? I'd be like, I did this?
Yeah.
I thought he deserved a chance to do that. Yeah.
We got to go back. Let's go back to the club.
Isn't this a crazy story?
This is literally like something that would go on like the People's Court or something like that. Like on like Judge Joe Brown.
I know.
You should take this to Judge Joe Brown.
Well, it all left a rather unsavory taste in our mouths as we left Dallas.
So are you going to go back to Plano, or are you going to keep it in Fort Worth, Dallas, and Irvine? I think
we're going to be staying in the Dallas Fort Worth area from now on.
Fuck Plano.
Yeah.
If that's the kind of people they have in Plano, if those are the kind of accusations they throw around willy nilly,
yeah,
that must have been infuriating.
And he kept saying to me, like, as far as I'm concerned, it never leaves this room. And it's like, dude, I don't think you know who I am.
Yeah, it doesn't work like that.
I mean,
it's leaving the room.
You could have told me you had a pebble in your shoe, and I would have turned that into a 45-minute podcast segment.
Yeah.
And this guy, let me tell you, in Dallas, told me he had a pebble in his shoe, but let me tell you what I thought.
And not perfectly round.
I didn't see a pebble. I never saw a pebble.
I mean, what is a pebble? How big is a pebble?
Working with a liar. Never
Are we talking about a rock or a pebble? And is it a stone? Is a stone a pebble? Is a rock a pebble? Is a stone a rock?
And if he had the pebble in his shoe, why wouldn't he just take the shoe off and get rid of the pebble?
Oh my God, so good.
Yeah.
That's why we have you the fuck in here, brother.
Well, I try to bring a little something.
No, it was a good story.
I was having a lot of fun talking and touching Harry. Hairball.
Well, we can wrap it up. You got to go soon, don't you?
Not for a bit. It's up to you guys. I don't know how long you've been running for.
We would go for over an hour, right?
Sir. Bro, you want to hear something fucking rich, bro?
Yeah.
I just got a text from Yassine at Louis Vuitton at Macy's.
I didn't know Macy's carried Louis Vuitton.
The Macy's at 34th Street has the Louis Vuitton store in there.
They have super bougie, like high-end fashion stuff?
They must know that my wife's birthday is coming up, and they must want my business back in there.
Damn,
Yeah.
when is your how far apart are your wife and your birthday?
She's a Taurus as well. She's in May.
What the fuck?
I know,
Dude,
bro.
I went into...
What?
Tauruses, you see two bulls that they go together.
Wow.
See how it goes?
Yo.
Isn't that fucking
What?
nuts? I know, bro.
Those Taurus.
Hey, I went into LV in Plano.
Yeah.
How was it?
I'd never been into one of those stores before. I've been into like Gucci's and Prada. I've never been into Louis Vuitton.
Yeah, how was it?
So the thing that everyone loves from Louis Vuitton is their luggage, right? Their bags.
Bro, don't you have Louis Vuitton luggage?
My wife got me a bag.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
It was a nice.
Ryan
gift.
Whitney had a Louis Vuitton bag on today.
I saw a gay couple at the airport, Louis head to toe.
Yeah.
Beautiful bags.
Yeah.
Incredible bags.
It's nice. It's so iconic, that print.
Beautiful print.
You know why I know that Louis Vuitton bags and luggage are so cool? Because in Hard Knocks that followed the Colts for the full season, the running back who set, he was the league leading rusher that year.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah, Jonathan Taylor. There was the final episode, which was so sad because they had just been bounced from the playoffs despite winning like 7 of their last 8. And then they lost a shitty game in the end to not qualify.
Yeah.
And he still decided to buy the offensive line gifts. And he presented them all. And he bought every single one of them a really nice Louis Vuitton
Damn.
luggage.
Jalen Hurts do that this year?
I think, or some. They're always buying each other.
They're always
gifts.
doing
Or
that.
did he buy them mopeds? Someone who bought them mopeds?
Probably him.
Jalen Hurts?
He probably bought all
No,
those.
that was
Or was that Josh Allen? Or
wasn't that the Cowboys? Hard Knocks?
I don't know. He did Louis.
Oh, he did that as well?
Yeah.
I know Jonathan Taylor did.
Zach Wilson bought mopeds, and now Zach
Oh,
Wilson's
yeah,
out of a job.
yeah.
He spent all his money on mopeds.
Yeah, he needs
Yeah.
that money back. He's like, hey guys, can I get those mopeds?
yeah.
I guarantee you're not using them.
Yeah, yeah.
I guarantee your fat, rich asses aren't using them. These
Dude.
O linemen.
Those presents are amazing. That's
A bunch
so
of Rolex.
dope. Yeah.
It's so awesome.
To get a gift like that from your quarterback for blocking for him all year.
Jalen Hurts got a fucking $255 million contract.
Yeah.
I know.
5 years, 255.
That's got to be up there.
Dude, that means his agent makes $25.5 million on that deal.
And she's a woman.
I've been repeatedly told everybody in entertainment and sports should make their representation female.
That's definitely the smartest.
Women are much better at being agents and managers than men.
Because men want to live out thetheir fantasy of like being a football player and like being around the guys
Yeah.
and shit like that. That's not that inspiration for women.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I've been told.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, my whole team is male.
Yeah. Same with you, Sas, right?
Oh, yeah. I roll with a pack of dudes.
Me, you should have seen me in New
Strictly
Orleans.
boys.
I was with the ladies. We were fucking traipsing around New Orleans.
Let me ask you this: that the new boyfriend.
Yeah.
I mean, you're such a skeleton key. You can fit with everybody, but if that hadn't been a good deal, like, what do you do in that situation?
I would have made the best of it. I
Yeah.
would have still just hung out and like had crafted some inside jokes, but I don't think that his girlfriend would have brought him around if she didn't feel like he wasn't ready.
That's good.
You know what I mean? You got to
Yeah.
be ready to be launched into the friend group.
Yeah, you
Totally,
gotta be ready to
totally.
be with
On
the
a
wolves
trip.
like that.
No less.
The wolves.
Did you take absence with you?
He maybe did a little bit of the shot, but he was more put together than me. He wasn't fucking.
You have to swing down the first
Bombed.
Yeah, when you're meeting people, you rip the ass and shots.
Yeah, I mean, we were getting loaded. He told me we were doing a bunch of other shots too. Like we were doing like warm fucking Jameson or some shit. Like half a cup of warm Bourbon Street Jameson.
Ugh.
They're drugging people down there.
Yeah.
They're like, you can't trust any drink that you're buying on Bourbon Street. You don't know how much they're putting in, what quality of alcohol it is, and if there is rufalin in it.
Yeah, it sounds like you were very discerning as well in what you chose to
I
put
was
in your
taking
body.
it all. I was like, fuck this.
Oh, let's just make a little witch's brew, a little of that, a
I
little of
dumped
that.
it all in. I was drinking the red drinks, the fucking clear drinks. I didn't do the hand grenades or like the ass drinks or whatever. There's like drinks in like an ass cup. I left the ass cup alone.
Do you
That's
get
what you think?
Yeah, I might have
You were
been
probably
drinking
fucking the ass cup after your 7 shots of absinthe.
do you ever get sick?
Like throwing up?
Yeah, from booze?
No.
because that panoply of booze would
The next day, yeah, I don't. It made me a little bit hungover the next day, but I try to keep it usually either a beer or liquor before beer, you're in the clear type of situation, or just the same thing all night.
Yeah.
Some sweet ass seltzers or something.
You know what we should do? We should all go get fucked up sometime.
Yes.
Yeah, didn't we do that like a couple days ago?
Oh, I guess you can't do it anymore, Sas.
What is that? You got
Taking the night off
you
tonight.
need a buffer? It doesn't have to be tonight, but sometime soon. I don't want to go too far without doing it.
Yeah,
You know?
we're gonna do it for Ron's birthday.
Yeah. Now, here's a question. Do you think we should take Hairball to a club sometime?
A club?
Yeah.
We could.
I think he could like it because he likes to bop a little bit.
I think that there
He's
is
a bopper.
a 1 to 5% chance he would like it.
Really?
And there's a 95 to 99% chance that he would.
I'm not gonna like it. I don't like that
Buddy,
kind of
you
stuff.
can drink infinity Bud Lights. You can drink so many beers. They bring them out like 25 at a time in a
but
big
I gotta
thing
be
of ice.
sitting. I gotta sit.
You can sit on the. That's the best part.
Yeah, you
got a table.
spend $1,000 to sit.
Don't you worry about it.
We went to one in LA.
Yeah,
Good
we
time.
did.
You could sit. It was couches and shit.
I've been to I don't know. Would you call what we went to a club or that's a bar? No.
I think that the things that would drive you crazy are bottle service girls like bringing you a bottle and you having to be like, cool.
Dude, what would be funnier than you and me repeatedly ordering him sparklers?
Yes.
Coming out like
It'd be incredible.
just and having
Have them like bring out like a fucking like sandwich with sparklers, like a baby bottle with sparklers.
I just don't like. I don't like loud music.
filming him.
Yeah.
The light on your phone is on.
The
Yeah.
most
Sounds
unpredictable.
terrible. It sounds awful. I just
Alright, yeah,
would
let's do
never
that.
do. I just would never
That's what I
go.
want for my birthday.
Yeah.
For your birthday, I would do it if you
Yeah,
want.
perfect.
The drummer comes over, the guy playing the bongos.
Shaking ass.
Yeah.
Just a bunch of asses getting shook in your face.
It's all about the gimmicks.
I don't have a lot of. I would have to do it next week, and then I'm gone.
What do you mean?
Iceland,
When are you leaving?
May 2nd.
Jesus Christ, for how long? I thought you were going for like 4 days.
No, I'm going.
What do you mean?
I'm staying out there for like 6 months.
And we're going.
No, you're
next
not.
Week, bro. You're back.
I'm going to Austin to Wednesday to Sunday, come back here, go to San Francisco Friday, Saturday, come back Sunday, leave for Iceland Monday. Get
On the
back
1st?
next
May
Tuesday.
1st?
God.
Yeah.
Little world traveler. You got a little wanderlust in you, huh?
Wait a minute. Oh, and then there's a week, and then we go to
And
West
then I
Virginia.
get back. I got JFL. I didn't get JFL. I got another audition though.
Oh, you got new faces?
Callback.
Nice.
Yeah, so I got my get back and my audition is that day or the next day.
Wow.
And I won't have done stand up for a week.
That's
But
okay.
at least when you do your plane material, you won't be lying. When you're like, I was on a plane this morning.
Yeah, that's true.
you do the same set anyway, first to the second.
You think do the exact same
That's
set?
what they tell you to do. They don't want you to change it.
Oh, okay.
But I think in the callback you get 1 minute more
You get
than
1
you
minute,
had
you
in
get 6 minutes,
in
yeah.
the first one.
Yeah.
Are you going to get it?
No.
Is he going to get it?
He might. I think that and I mean that seriously. I think he really could because I think what they do now is they like people like him that have a lot of followers and stuff. And that's I think your stand-up's there too, but you're also young and you are not like that industry side of it doesn't necessarily know you yet, right?
Yeah.
It would be truly a new face.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I hope you get it.
Well, I wouldn't know for I'm not going to know for a while, even if I do get it.
What is it?
I don't think it's until the spring or the summer.
No, it's the summer. The festival's in the summer.
Yeah.
I think they let people know pretty quickly. But it all
Do they?
I think so, relatively.
I felt like when they got announced, it was like a week before the festival.
It gets announced.
But you know.
will know sooner than that. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll have an answer for this on the next episode of Son of My Boy Dad.
No, we won't.
What?
My audition's not for 3 weeks.
I'm saying of when when the festival is. Not of whether you're in it. We'll have that answer. We'll tie up that loose end. It's a little bit of a cliffhanger. It's a to be continued.
All right. We'll see you guys next week. Thank you for listening.
Charlestown, West Virginia, Hollywood, Casino, Lil Sas, Hairball, and
San
Man.
Francisco,
Fran
which
Squash,
is also sooner.
Cobb's Comedy Club,
Yes.
That is
April
next week.
28th, 29th, and May 12th at Charlestown. FrancisEllis.com for tickets.